Namaste to all you cosmic souls and welcome to your reading today. We are doing this reading during the lunar eclipse of full moon energy space. So we can really tap into the energy of what messages your future self is sending you today. That will be in the form of a pick a card reading from which you can choose any card that you are divinely guided to choose. Now, that will be the second part of today's reading. Before that, let us check in on our current energies before we move into your guidance messages from your future self. Now, what is your current energy? What are you currently moving through? Is there anything that you need to hear and know right now about your current space? Okay, we have a lot of energy in general. So let us start with, actually, I'm not sure which to start with because they just came out together. We have the Ten of Wands and the Queen of Wands, of course, an action taking time for you guys. With the Ten of Wands, what we see is that you are moving away. You are moving away. It's like you're taking this whole load or baggage, I feel like, and you're putting it into rucksacks, taking it into a faraway place, leaving it there, and coming back to your space, your sanity, your pure energy, the space where you can be yourself. With the Queen of Wands, you are uplifting your energy into a space where you really enjoy being yourself. You really enjoy every part of you. You're starting to enjoy yourself in a completely new light. And this is bringing this new kind of energy where you feel more free. You feel more energized. You feel more accepting to do the things that you really want to do. You're going into a space of fulfillment. You're going into a space where you can just enjoy and just be in your space, in your energy, in your surroundings. And your entire surroundings matter so much. Your entire surroundings matters on how you keep your energy. We do have the Ten of Pentacles here as well, which is completion. I mean, completion. It is a complete set of energies when everything comes together. Abundance, family, relationships, a social community where you all can just speak to each other and enjoy in each other's company. When everything is just coming together, a mix of colors, vibrancy, loudness, boldness. All of that is starting to come out, but for that, this baggage needs to be cleared out. Move away from this baggage. Release this baggage because it no longer serves you. Honestly, even you know that at this point. You may not be aware of all of the things that are kind of pulling you down, but time will start revealing that. So whatever you know now, gather that, write it down, burn it. I mean, it is a full moon. Best time for a full moon release ritual. Honestly, if you're watching this on a full moon or during the waning moon, waning as in it's moving from a full moon to a new moon. A waxing moves from a new moon to a full moon. So it's a growth period. Right now it's a release period and a period of completion as well. So whatever you started during the new moon, right, you can carry on with that and complete things before the next new moon. So this is a good period to release, to complete, to continue, to even to reorganize, because it's not something you're starting anew. Rather, you are restructuring and just forming a new way of doing what you're already doing. You had already thought about it, and now you're just processing it. Okay? So let us see what is the guidance we need to receive from your guardian angels and your spirit guides. What is it that we need to hear and know? We have 3 messages coming through. And what's the third one? 4, is it? No, that's just 3. First, we have neutral. Move with a neutral mind. Perceive things from a neutral space, unbiased space. I know we all have our opinions, we all have our judgments, but have the space to create change in the judgment that you have already created. That is the first one. Second one is grow together. Grow together. Grow together. I feel like this probably has something to do with a partner. Because I do see the 2 faces here. I see individual growth. So you are, I think we spoke about this in the lunar eclipse full moon reading as well. Obviously, it has to come up today. So 2 individuals growing as individuals, healing yourself, watering your own cup, so that you can intertwine and grow together. Your individual growth is important for growth together. Okay? So for those that it resonates, take it. For those that it doesn't resonate, leave it. Take only what resonates, because this part is a general reading. The personalized pick a card reading may resonate with you a lot more. Blinded by bias. We just spoke about that, right? So instead of being very opinionated towards one thing or another, see if you can leave some space for some neutrality and look at things from maybe their perspective for a change. I mean, we are talking about 2 different people here, maybe a community of people because of the 10 of Pentacles as well. So see if you can look at things from their perspective, because they may differ from yours and how you are seeing things, correct? So you may want to expand that. You may want to really explore different perceptions, because something is not fitting. Why is it not fitting? Because something needs to change. Something needs a bit more polishing, or maybe unpolishing, so that it can look a bit vintage. Maybe you like that look. I like that look. All right. So moving into a little more guidance, let us see what it is that we need to hear and know. We have the law of attraction to begin with. Okay. What's next? Okay, we have 2 cards. Your sacral chakra and shield yourself. Let us begin with the law of attraction. Relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies, which is probably why neutrality is coming in, releasing bias to create neutrality. Have your opinion, but when you're too strongly opinionated, sometimes you create a wall or a barrier from another person's opinion from even coming in. And to be able to grow together, to be able to understand another person, you need to also be able to see it from their perspective, not only yours. So you are attracting what you are putting out. So the mirror is coming towards you. Your reflection is coming towards you. And you need to embrace this change, flow with the change, And when change comes, things become scary because you're moving from your usual routine, from your usual comfort zone, and everything is looking different. So that is when you expand. So when you begin to get scared, there is some change coming in. Embrace the fear and say, I'm scared, yes, but I'm going to move through this because this change is happening for my good. We next have the sacral chakra. You are highly sensitive to chemicals, additives, processed foods, and energies right now. Respect your sensitivities by avoiding harsh items, situations, or relationships. So basically, keep your energy clean. How do you keep your energy clean? First of all, by shielding yourself, which we will come to. Second is by taking salt water bath. Maybe by keeping salt water on a cup of rock salt in your surroundings, especially corner of your rooms. It absorbs the negativity, throw it out when you feel like it's draining out, when it's absorbed a lot of energy, right? And eating healthy food that feels good for your stomach, that is good food for you. Okay, fast food is generally not good for anybody, right? So, good food for you in the sense, in what quantity is good for you. Protein is good, but too much protein creates tightness, right? So depends on the quantity that your body needs. A person who works out in the gym a lot will require a lot more protein than a person who practices yoga. Why? Because your muscles are being more extensively used when you're using weights. Okay, but when you're practicing yoga, the muscles are stretching and going back, stretching and going back. So protein is required, but not in the amount that it is required for people who lift weights. So according to your body type, according to the activities that you do, see the amounts of nutrients that you need and create a diet for yourself that works for you as an individual or your family. Shield yourself. Protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record a shielding meditation that you can practice at any time, whenever you feel like you need it. Any time that you feel like my energy is being exposed too much, drained too much, or I'm just feeling low in general. Every time you wake up, practice shielding, right? So I'm going to tell you how to do it, but we will also record a shielding meditation. I've been really being guided to record meditation, so maybe this is a sign for me as well, right? How do you shield yourself? So, first of all, if you are good with visualizations, as in just imagining things, then imagine a cocoon of light in white or gold, your choice, cocooning you. And ask or request this light to keep you protected from energies that do not serve you, from energies that are not aligned with you, from any fear-based or lower energies that are not helping you grow. Only positive energies, energies that are being sent to you from your spirit guides and guardian angels, that only help you for your highest good and keep you in a high vibrational state, are allowed inside this cocoon of light. Inhale deeply. Exhale out. And that's all. You can add whatever colors of shielding protection that you need. You can add a crystal that projects out different colors of light to keep you protected. Whatever form or way that works for you. Okay, but this is the base of your shielding. Now, if you cannot imagine or visualize, just think. Think that there is an imaginary circle of boundary around you. that is keeping you protected. And if you are not able to visualize or think, then just listen. When you start listening, your mind will start working with the words to create that imagination within your mind. And slowly you start activating these visual you'll be able to visualize it more as you start listening to it. Maybe you'll start feeling the protection. Maybe you're a more kinesthetic person, so you feel it before you see it. So whatever you work with, whatever works for you, work with that to create this shield. Because we are all different people and we work in different ways. So work with what works for you. Understand yourself first. Now let us move into the pick a card reading for messages from your future self. Namaste and welcome to your pick a card portion of today's reading. We are channeling a message from your future self. What is something that would benefit you at this point from your future self? We all want a message from our higher selves, our future selves, on how to reach where we need to go. And if we are unsure of the direction, is there a direction that we need to know of that we are not completely aware of? So those are the things we're going to tap into today, and you are going to get a lot of guidance, a lot of internal guidance from your future self. So for the first card, we have blue agate. This is not lace agate, this is just blue agate. And we have the card 7 of Wands. This is the Animal Tarot. It's the first time I'm using this deck and I love it. I absolutely love it. For your second card, we have Aquamarine. And the Queen of Wands. That's so cute. And for the third cosmic pile, we have the beautiful and amazing smoky quartz. It does look quite smoky, doesn't it? Beautiful. With the 3 of Wands. So let us now jump into our cosmic piles. Namaste, Cosmic Pile 1. Welcome to your reading today. You have chosen the 7 of Wands along with the blue agate. I can already see there's a lot of perseverance in you. I can see that you're holding on to all the strength that you have, and that is something you need to do during this time. We have the 3 of Wands, lot of action cards. Like I think everybody, all the 3 decks are meant to take some kind of action. We have the King of Wands and the 9 of Swords. The Knight of Coins, 3 of Cups, the Emperor, and lead your metamorphosis. Second time. Interesting. So let us begin your reading with the 7 of Wands. So this card is particularly saying that Even through your hardest of times, know that you are stronger than people may see you or people may perceive of you. It is about how you see yourself and how you are seeing yourself right at this moment of time. Whatever obstacles that come in your way, you are capable of jumping over that obstacle, moving through that obstacle because of your strength and your perseverance and your resilience. I do feel like there is some resistance that you are feeling. Maybe people are putting you down in ways that they don't even know that they're putting you down, for many of them, for many of you. But what you need to know is that hold on and don't be afraid to defend yourself. Always remember the light at the end of the tunnel. And this is your main message from your future self. The Three of Wands is saying that climb, jump, stroll, take your time, use your energy wisely. As you make this climb, sometimes you may feel like falling down. You may not be sure because the wind is blowing in another way, maybe in the same direction, but it's not moving upwards with you, rather it's moving down. But you are trying to move upward and something just doesn't seem very aligned. But know that your actions are creating possibility and creating the growth. So just because you cannot see it growing already doesn't mean that you should not continue climbing. In fact, you should climb. You should keep climbing. Even if you fall a step back, even if you go through a setback, keep climbing because you have created that growth for yourself. You need to continue that growth. And it's not going to always be easy, which is why the tardigrade, which is the organism in this card, it's saying, hold on, you are strong, you are capable to keep on climbing, no matter what comes your way. With the King of Wands, we definitely 100% see the growth that you are capable of. We see the passion. We see so many things, so many colors. A lot of grounded growth with the action that you are taking. You are using your moon in action with the sun. Now, what does that mean? Use your intuition to guide your actions. Again, the message is from your future self. You are saying this to you today. Use your intuition to guide your actions so that you can watch yourself grow. You can watch yourself expand. Watch yourself. Learn from yourself. Understand yourself. There may be some tough times ahead of you, or you may already be going through it, or you've just gone through something. What you should know is that you will move through this. Continue to keep your peace through this. Believe in yourself throughout what you're moving through. Allow your mind to connect with your higher self so you're able to keep yourself going even in times of difficulties. These difficulties will teach you a lesson that you are meant to receive at a later time. The growth may be right from the beginning. You may be having to restart something, or whatever you're doing, maybe think of it in a new way. Because you have been moving in a certain direction, but now there have been a lot of changes that have taken place, energy wise, life wise, and just you as a person. So maybe you need to look in a different way, look at it in a different way, change your perspective for some of you. A lot of changes need to be made in the actions that you are taking. So listen to your inner guidance and also look for guidance in your surroundings, because a lot of your surroundings are actually guiding you towards the path. Like, for example, this animal is looking this way, but you are looking a different way because you've been following that path. Your animal could be your instinct. Here it is showing as an animal, but it could be anything. It could be the direction of the wind. It could be the floor, and what you will just be able to see there'll be one lane full of thorns, and here the thorns are slowly clearing up, and maybe there are just weeds that you have to pull out. So you will have to see the path with thorns will be really clear, but there'll be thorns everywhere. The path with weeds will be completely covered with weeds, but that is the path for you to take. All you have to do is pull out the weeds and create a clear path. So this is something you need to keep in mind as you walk your path, as you take the decisions that you do for yourself. We have the Three of Cups stating that create a community of people that you connect with the most, that can guide you. This group of friends or this community of people that you are about to meet, or you've already met them, because I'm seeing a lot of lavender and purple. So it's like a like-minded spiritual community maybe, where you're able to share what you're feeling and you're able to just express everything that you know and feel. And in a lot of ways, they will connect with you as much as you connect with them. So pay more attention to that and see how you can take that into guidance for yourself and guidance for them as well. Planned action is a necessity right now. Every step you take, plan it out, see the ways that it could go, possibilities that could work for you. Because again, you are constantly receiving divine guidance. It's like telling you, move this pawn here. Or, this is the path you need to take to come to checkmate. So you need to realize what that path is for you. You need to understand where exactly the divine guidance is coming from, and use the divine guidance to take the actions that you are taking, because that is how you lead your metamorphosis. So the caterpillar turns into a butterfly. So that the process of moving from a caterpillar to a butterfly, that action is for you to take. And you need to take the action and not just resist and sit there because things are not going well for you. Take action through those obstacles, because as you start taking these actions, you will start seeing that these obstacles are moving away and clearing out, making a more clear path for you. So you need to be able to clear out the weeds to be able to see clearly. And just because you're not able to see the path doesn't mean the path is not there. So that was the divine guidance from your future self. I really hope that you were able to connect with it. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. Sending you so much love and so much light. As always, namaste. Namaste, Cosmic Pile 2, and welcome to your reading today. You have chosen the aquamarine crystal in conjunction with the Queen of Wands. Growth. All right. We have the 8 of coins, the Magician, Justice, the King of Coins, the Hanged Man, the 8 of Wands, the High Priestess, and overrate your intuition. On point, I think. So now we are going to start with the Queen of Wands and see what exactly are the messages that your future self is giving you today. So with the Queen of Wands, what do we see? What messages is the Queen of Wands sending us today? Your resilience and your courage will guide you in your path. It is your strength. Your resilience and courage brings you passion. Your resilience and courage brings you your magical energy. It will help you get to your point with having your end goal in sight. As long as you stay bold and resilient, the future will favor you too. So connect with others, connect with people, and don't shy away from leading them as you progress, because you grow with them, not individually by yourself, because the people around you grow with you, and that's how you also grow even more. So attention will be given to you, and it is rightly deserved as well. So know yourself, put effort in understanding yourself, even the parts that you may not like to think about. Because self-actualization or self-realization takes courage to pursue in itself, but it will be well worth the effort when it helps strengthen your convictions in the future, because now you've accepted yourself as a whole, even the parts that you may not completely like about yourself. So express yourself and be as bold as you can be. Okay? Now, with the 8 of coins, I can see the resilience through the pain, through the hurt. You're doing the work even though somewhere, you're just coping with it at this point. And maybe you feel like there's nobody to help you, nobody's guiding you, and I'm just doing all of this by myself. What's the point of it? The point is that you grow. And remember that the people around you grow with you, because are you sharing with the people around you? Are you helping them help you grow? Are you surrounding yourself with people who are interested in their growth and your growth? Your growth fully and completely is in your hand. It is completely in your power. It is the action that you are taking. It's your courage that is guiding you. It is your power that is guiding you. It is your belief that is guiding you. Next, with justice, it is all going just as planned. It is all going just as it needs to go. So trust your path. And at times, even when you are going on your path, you may find that things slow down. Why do they slow down? Because they need to kind of ground, right? They need to find the foundation and the strength to just stay there and stand there. First ground, first find that balance, because grounding, when you're grounded, when your feet are grounded, your feet has the maximum nerve endings in your body. Okay? So when your feet are grounded, the entire body gets activated and your spine feels more comfortable being activated when your feet are grounded, because your root chakra, your Mooladhara is grounded. When that is grounded, you're able to grow higher. So it's okay to take time to create that foundation. It's okay to take time to really grasp on to, just root yourself. So you can just shoot up once a strong foundation is created. So even if maybe you tend to slow down sometimes just to create a stronger foundation, that's okay. And sometimes it is even required. With the Hanged Man, let yourself go a little bit. Remember, these are messages from your future self. Let yourself go a little bit. Let yourself have a little bit of fun. Let yourself enjoy a little more. See what it is that gives you that happiness. What creates a bit of freedom in you. Because holding on to something too tightly can also restrict your growth. So maybe call these people, these friends, this community of people with whom you are growing with. They will catch up. The people who are not growing with you, they will catch up. But there are some people in alignment with your growth, and y'all can really grow together. With the High Priestess, I am seeing that your intuition is very, very strong at this point, and it is guiding you in every way to move forward with your life. It is guiding you in all forms to find your path, to find your courage, to find your grounding, to find your passion, and keep you in a high vibrational state to move through all that is. Overrate your intuition, because your intuition is on point. It's on point. What a wonderful reading. What a wonderful message from your future self to you. I absolutely love this reading for you, and I hope this has guided you and given you a little more courage to follow your path and confirmation that you are in the right path and you are following the right direction. So thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today on this beautiful full moon day, if you're watching it the day I posted. Sending you so much love and so much light as always. Namaste. Namaste, Cosmic Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today. You have chosen the smoky quartz, beautiful and amazing smoky quartz. Wow. Along with the Three of Wands, expansion, effort, growth, movement. So these are the words that are popping up for you. We have the Nine of Coins, Nine of Pentacles. I already see a lot of groundedness. The Star, a lot of intuition, and you're very connected with your higher self. Or maybe that's something you need to do. Let's see. We have the Nine of Cups, emotion. We have the Three of Swords. You have all. Overall balance is what I'm seeing. We have the Knight of Swords. The Six of Wands. Beautiful. And you are epic. Wow. I love this reading. I just love it. I'm really in love with you. Wow. Alright, so let us begin your reading by seeing what this cute little animal has for you. So, your plans for your future are well underway and progressing as we speak. You may be gliding along. The end point in sight, you're able to see it. And maybe you're wondering if now is the time to explore even more opportunities while you're on your current path. You've prepared well for this moment. So be aware of all the challenges that still remain ahead of you, because be cautious. Even if you are exploring, be cautious of the steps. Have some grounding before you move forward. But at the same time, don't be afraid to expand your goals in the moment, because the work you've done to get to this point will only carry you further than you first intended. And now is the time to think big. Stay committed to the path, and you may be surprised just how far this can take you, just how far you're going to fly. Expansion, growth, effort in the distance. You're able to see it. You're able to see it. You're able to visualize it. What you weren't able to see maybe a month ago, you're able to see today, or you're able to feel something. So let's continue feeling it as we receive more messages from your future self. We have the Nine of Coins. Growth. So much growth and abundance coming your way, seriously. And it's only because you're grounded. It's not because you're money minded, but money is coming to you because you're doing it for a reason, and that is just bringing you in the money in the form of energy exchange. So allow that, and don't resist the money that is coming towards you. If someone's willing to pay you for something, say, okay, pay me and I will give you something in return. And that return can be just gratitude. Just be grateful for it. Because it's all yours, honestly. Everything, it's all yours. Next, we have the star. Some kind of love I'm receiving. It's like when you connect with the stars, when you connect with the sky, when you connect with the universe, you go in so deep that sometimes your eyes just tear up. And it's not because you're sad, but just that feeling enveloping you makes you tear up because it's so beautiful. It's like this whole blanket of love, compassion, and kindness, and clarity, openness, unbiased, no judgment. It's just pure, unconditional love that's just enveloping you from all sides. And this only happens when you connect with you, which is why when you look at the universe, when you look at the stars and you just close your eyes, connect with the moon and the stars, you just feel that encompassing feeling of compassion and love. This will help you in your path and in your growth. All the effort that you're taking so much efforts to do what you're doing. Have gratitude for that. And connect with the universe in times of relaxation, and not only for relaxation, because you need to find yourself every now and again. Sometimes you just, a lot of energies around us come in between our paths. So just to cleanse that, connect with yourself, reconnect with yourself. Connect with your emotional self. Connect with your loved ones. Connect with your partner and pour the emotion into each other. Tell each other what you are feeling. Whether it is, and don't be scared to share this love. Love is such a beautiful thing. Share it fully and completely. Encompass yourself and this person, if there is one, with love. Look at this. There are cups of love everywhere just adorning you guys. Just allow that love. If there's nobody, it's just you, that's fine too. And don't be afraid to love if in case you are in love with someone of the same gender. Whoever it is that you are in love with. Allow that love. While a lot of things feel like they may not move forward, or something may not go right, or it's like your shadow self stopping you from something, stopping you from feeling this love. Don't battle your shadow. Accept your shadow. Acknowledge your shadow. Okay, so this is my shadow and I need to work on it. As simple as that. Yes, working on your shadow takes effort, but you're making so much effort in your life already with this little chipmunk here. So, a little bit of effort into this emotional front would give you so much more direction, which will give you so much more perseverance and so much more passion, so much more energy to just move forward. So much more in all forms and all ways. So let us allow this. Go for it. What are you looking at in the distance? You know you're looking at it. Go and get it. It's time for you to go and get it, because you are going to shine bright. You are going to stand and show yourself to the world as you. And only you can prepare yourself for this very day. Prepare for the spotlight, for it is coming towards you. Because why? Because you are epic. You are absolutely epic. Wow, so I absolutely loved this message from your future self. You have, of course, a long way to go, but you have an amazing life ahead of you. You have an amazing life today. So continue your path, believe in your path. Don't be afraid. Instead, believe in what you can achieve. Expand your goals. Just go for it, because it's only taking you higher and higher. So that is my message for you today from your future self. I am just the medium who helps guide these messages to reach you. So I hope you resonated with this message. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me today. Sending you so much love and so much light as always. Namaste.